The Knights will kick this away to get us going. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got space. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Oh, look out. He's got open space. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
And the Scarlet Knights with 1st and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always assume that a corner can just cover because he's a corner. But what I always love to see, this is my favorite part of watching a corner play, is he physical in the run game? Will he come up there and make a tackle? I know this is a little pop pass jet sweep, so it's technically a pass, but this is a physical run fit from a corner on the outside.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Solid driver to start the game. Now a 3rd down opportunity in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Makes it look easy. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, I know they want to go down there and punch it into the end zone, but that's a good start at home here in this ball game. You get down the field, kicker makes a field goal, you take the lead. Remember, this is about building into success and keeping this home crowd on your side.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Goes to the pistol formation now. Hands off to the left. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Delayed handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. And the wideout goes in motion. looking downfield. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The Knights pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Touchdown, Knights! A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, it's such a simple route, and yet it's a huge play for this offense. The real key here is the timing and the ball placement. If you can do that as a quarterback, you create the yards after the catch for the wide receiver, and he's able to take it the distance for a touchdown.
Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. It's UCF in the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Motion now from the tight end. They'll hand it off. The Scarlet Knights pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
It's becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep down the middle. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Everyone moves the ball across the 40. The Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Handoff in a single back formation. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Moore. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Oh, look at the quick cut. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Looking to throw it on first down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Outstanding job by the defender. He doesn't arrive early, doesn't create that contact that would lead to a penalty, and yet he's able to get in there and swat this ball away. These windows are tight for this quarterback, in large part because these defenders are so good.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. And the same runner's got it again. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the fourth down attempt comes up short.
This is always such an important part of the game. You're leading into halftime. You're trying to create momentum. And even with the lead, trying to be aggressive, stay on the field, and get a score. This is one of those moments that you're trying to really put the hammer down, but here it does not go their way.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Using his legs, it's Cobb. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
And looking to throw now on first down. Stabbed out of the air with one hand. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Really good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver on this slant route. And anytime you throw an in-breaking route, you got to frame them up. The ball has got to hit the body of the wide receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. Open field ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Now the Scarlet Knights call time, their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Rutgers. And the home crowd here is unhinged. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to pass. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The sure hands, it's Brown. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made way downfield. An enormous gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
Well, you got four verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. The Scarlet Knights will kick this away to get the second half going. Turner trying to create good field position. He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Here comes the pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Knights come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This is a really poor decision. You've got to manage the game as a quarterback, make your offense right. And here, it's the first play of the drive, and as soon as you break contain and you're outside of the pocket, you cannot take a sack. That ball has
sacked on back-to-back plays.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
And he takes it at the 40. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Here comes the handoff. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And they go on top here in the second half. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Now the Scarlet Knights call time, their first. Offense operating from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Moore. The sure hands, it's Brown. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
The Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
A change of direction.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
They'll try to run for the first down. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So Rutgers has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. QB keeper all the way. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
What a great stop by this defense on 4th down. They were ready for that quarterback run. Clearly, they were studying the same tape that we watched, Chris, all week long. They knew that this offense loves in short yardage to get their quarterback involved in the run game.
He's got a crease. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Grinding away with the running game. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains.
Breaks into the clear. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on 1st down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. In the red area, it's Thomas. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the Knights go ahead and call their first timeout here. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. And the tailback's got it again. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And UCF now spending the second timeout of the half. They've still got one more left to work with.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap of the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And now the Knights will use their third and final timeout. Big fourth down play coming up as they decide what to call. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a two-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air, it's Moore. Quick throw to the left side, pulls it in. It's Matthews. Solid game. They'll spot him out at the 35. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver.
And looking for a big play here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to throw again. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, UCF.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.